In search of the phantom flower, the beginning of the legend. In a year marked by an unprecedented dry season, a boy named Takumi and a girl named Yui from a small mountain village were told an ancient legend by the village elder. The legend spoke of a phantom flower called amaryllis that blooms deep in the mountains and brings eternal happiness to those who find it. This flower is said to bloom only once every few centuries under specific conditions, and its location is unknown to all. With the village suffering from a prolonged drought, the elder hoped for someone to find the flower and bring hope to the village. Driven by curiosity, Takumi and Yui decide to embark on an adventure in search of the phantom flower. Companions of adventure. The day after Takumi and Yui decided to head to the mountains, their plan had already spread throughout the village. Inspired by their courage, other youths from the village expressed their desire to join the quest. Among them were a boy knowledgeable in botany, a girl skilled in map making, and a young man with survival skills in the mountains. Takumi and Yui begin to understand that this adventure meant more than just searching for a flower. By combining their knowledge and skills, they form the strongest team to find the phantom flower, carrying the villagers' hopes as they step into the unknown wilderness. This story depicts the adventure, growth, and the bonds of friendship and courage of the youths in search of the phantom flower. The path of trials. Takumi, Yui, and their companions continue their search for the amaryllis flower, overcoming dense fog and treacherous paths of the mountain. Their journey proves to be more difficult than anticipated, losing their way at times, encountering wild animals, and even being caught in sudden storms. However, they support each other and overcome these challenges together. Through this process, they learn that each individual's unique talents are indispensable to the team and that true adventure involves not just exploring the outer world, but also engaging in a dialogue with one's inner self. The shortcut to truth. One evening, exhausted and setting up camp, they coincidentally meet an elderly local who knows about the amaryllis flower they are seeking. The elder offers to show them a shortcut to where the flower blooms. However, he warns that the path to the flower is not just a physical challenge, but also requires the seekers to be mentally prepared, as those not ready at heart will never reach it. From the elder's words, Takumi and Yui realize that finding the phantom flower requires not only courage and strength, but also a pure heart and deep understanding. With this new knowledge, they resolve to continue their journey. In this chapter, the protagonists undergo internal growth through their exploration of the outer world, getting closer to their true purpose. The Forest of Lost. Following the elder's shortcut, Takumi, Yui, and their companions enter the Forest of Lost, a dense jungle, said to easily disorient those with wandering or anxious hearts. Within the forest, they confront their own fears and doubts. However, through this trial, they learn the importance of accepting their weaknesses and overcoming them. As a result of facing difficulties together, their bond strengthens, and the team's sense of unity deepens. The guardian of the flower. Beyond the forest lies a valley of fantastical beauty, and at its center blooms the long-awaited phantom flower amaryllis. As they approach the flower, a guardian of the valley appears, explaining that the phantom flower does not simply bestow happiness on whoever finds it, but shares its beauty only with those who truly understand and are willing to spread its value to the world. From the guardian, Takumi and his friends learn that the real power of the amaryllis flower lies in planting hope and courage in people's hearts. They accept this mission, vowing to bring back the lessons learned from the flower to their village. In this chapter, the protagonists achieve their goal, undergoing internal growth and learning harmony with the outer world. The true love. Takumi, Yui, and their companions return to the village, not with the flower itself but with the story of the amaryllis and the deep understanding and experiences they gained. They share their adventure with the gathered villagers and the true power of the amaryllis flower, its ability to bring hope and courage to people's hearts. The story of Takumi and Yui brings new vitality to the village, lighting a beacon of hope for the future among people suffering from the long dry season. The return. Months after their adventure, the village is blessed with an abundance of rain, ending the dry season. The story of the amaryllis spreads beyond the village through Takumi and Yui, inspiring many people. They understand the importance of living the message of hope carried by the amaryllis flower, with the conviction that they can overcome any difficulty together. They start their path towards the future. The story of the amaryllis lives on in their hearts, and through their way of life, its message is passed on to future generations. This concludes the story of In Search of the Phantom Flower, illustrating how the message of hope and courage can move people's hearts and bring light during difficult times. Thank you for joining us on this journey. The end. If you've slept well, please subscribe and like. If you haven't been able to sleep, looking forward to future stories, please subscribe and like as well.